What are the tricks to successfully setting goals for yourself, for your life? And why is it that we so often are setting goals and then we fall off the wagon? So, in this video, I'm going to take you through some of these internal personal barriers. And we're going to talk about what you can do to make sure that the goals that you are setting are number one, worthy of you, and be something that you are going to be passionate enough about to actually wanting to pursue. So, when I look at a lot of what's done with the goal setting out there, I look at it and it is frankly dreadfully boring. It is a list that has different elements in it that you check off, from intimacy to fitness to health to nutrition to um, business to growth. There's so many different pieces in there that just looking at this list, I'm going to get a heart attack because it's just too freaking much. When you are when you are at work, or if you work in an organization or you're a business owner, you realize that when you say, well, I have these priorities, and then you look at the list and it's a list of 20 priorities, they're not really exactly a priority when there's 20 of them, right? So that's one of the issues that we're running into, that you have too many priorities. And because you have too many priorities, you can't really do anything well because everything is equally important. I call this the superhuman paradox. I've written about this in my book, Happy Woman, Happy World. It means that we look at all the things that other people are doing well, and then we think that we magically become the accumulation of all the great things all of our friends individually are doing combined within us, which, if I say it like that, you can see how difficult that is to achieve. So, number one, it is the expectation that you have to yourself because you think that everything is a priority. Number two, why goals oftentimes don't work is because the goal is not really worthy of you, or it's lackluster, or it doesn't excite you. So, if I have a goal where I say I want a 10% growth in my company, where is that exciting? Where can I be passionate about that? But if I can say, I want to get to $1 million, I want to get to $5 million, I want to get to $10 million, so that I then can, do that giving trip to Africa, or that I can, I can have the $10,000 or the $50,000 to donate to a particular kind of charity that I really want to support. Now you see there's a little bit more passion behind that. And now I have a reason to wanting to pursue this goal. So make sure, in reason number two, that if the goal has to be something you're passionate about, that it is actually something that comes from inside your heart, not just from your head. Otherwise, dreadfully boring things, I don't know if that works for you. It certainly does not work for me. The third reason on why goals are not working is because you underestimate the internal mechanism that we have that is designed to keep you where we are at. So every change is considered a threat psychologically in our subconscious. So every time you want to change something, this internal voice comes out screaming, no matter how shitty or bad your situation is. And it will tell you that you must be super careful because the situation out there might be worse, which is a complete lie. So if you are setting goals that involve a lot of change, and then the change starts to occur, and you're not prepared for that internal voice to boycott that, then most likely your goals are not going to work, because then you're going to find excuses. Doubt creeps in. Can you really lose that 20 pounds? I mean, come on, it's really not that bad, right? So other people are bigger than you are. So what's the big deal? And so over time, you start to talk yourself out of it until you successfully have listened to that internal voice that gave you all the reasons on why you need to stay where you are. So if you are setting goals, and if you want to move forward with your life and really make those changes, you got to be, again, let's sum it up. It has to be something that you're passionate about. It has to be something that is worthy of you, where there's a meaning behind it. It's tied in with your mission and your vision in life. And you need to be prepared that when you make changes, that there is a problem that you're going to seemingly out of nowhere create that is trying to prevent you from actually making these changes. That's just psychology. I hope this helps you a little bit with the mystery around goal setting. There really is no mystery about it. I'm Beate Chelette. I'm a growth architect. I help visionaries and thought leaders to create the systems and the strategies so they can grow their authority and scale their impact. As you can imagine, this is really only truly possible if we are making the changes. But I do see this all the time, that no matter how lofty the idea or the goal is, it is number 3, the internal boycott mechanism. When doubt and fear creeps in, that is the number 1 reason why people don't advance. So that would be my most important message to you today, to prepare for that, and then to make sure you're listening to the mindset podcasts or read the literature or put a sticky on your computer reminding yourself that what will most likely happen is this internal boycott mechanism is going to kick in, and that you need to be on the lookout for the signs of it and then fight it with all your might. I hope this helps you. Please leave a comment if you feel so inclined to share this video maybe with one person whom you've been watching and they keep doing the same thing over and over again and they keep turning in circles. Maybe they need to hear this message today. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.